Hey everybody. I don't normally do this kind of thing, but it seemed like a good idea, and according to the Twitter poll, you guys wanted some D&D story time, so let's have some D&D story time. This is a story of one of my favorite D&D characters, a warforged storm sorcerer named Sparks. He was for a campaign I had back in college that was from like 2018 to like 2020-ish. Sparks was about 5 feet 10 inches tall, and pretty powerful when it came to magic. His body was mostly oak and iron, but because he was so powerful in magic, the NPCs around him were very nervous. You see, in the world my friend made, Warforged were treated very poorly. Just like in Eberron, they were made for war and destroyed a lot of land and killed a lot of people, and nobody really liked them anymore. And the fact that Sparks could use magic just made everybody even more nervous. Especially since, well, the general consensus in this world was that Warforged are animated, but they don't have souls. So, yeah. But he wouldn't hurt a fly without cause. He was lawful neutral, and didn't really understand the concepts of good and evil, and had a very live and let live kind of philosophy. His true passion was cartography. He's a map maker and an explorer. That was his prime directive, which is the main thing that got him into the party. Oh boy, the rest of the party. You guys are gonna want to sit down for this list of weirdos. We got Pleb. He was a half-elf monk with a silver tongue and a list of so many X's that Scott Pilgrim could definitely not fight all of them. Itziko, a dragonborn bard barbarian who loved animals. Lamorak, a paladin forge master who never ever took off his armor. This is the way. And finally, Lophus, a human fighter who somehow got himself turned into a lich. Hey, don't ask me how that happened. I joined the campaign like halfway through, okay? These people were already level 11. But that lich had some killer sideburns, though. Anyway, the party could have used some magical power, and since Sparks was a cartographer, he had a map of the entire world. How did you get a map of the entire world, Sparks? I made it. And when did you make it? Oh, I don't really remember. Yep, he's a robot sorcerer map maker with amnesia. Yay! For the past 3 years of what Sparks can remember, he had been working with a powerful adventurers guild called the Gauntlet, but not officially. See, you have to be a member of a party to become an official member, and nobody wanted Sparks because Warforged racism. But now that these guys were warming up to him, he felt he maybe had a chance to join the Gauntlet. Before they could, they were attacked by a unicorn of all things, and 2 Empyreans, which are basically celestial titans. How did these people get celestial giants mad at them? That is a very long story. Anyway, we fight off the Empyreans, Sparks uses his lightning magic to fry a unicorn, but the guys are proving way too much for us. That's when something magical banishes the giants back to the heavens. The party looks to see a human female cleric with a no-nonsense look on her face and massive holy power around her. She is the person that Sparks had been traveling with, and is a high-ranking member of the Gauntlet, and was investigating the presence of these powerful celestials in the world. She basically, calls us morons and then escorts us back to the Gauntlet headquarters. The party registers with a wonderful character I like to call the receptionist. She is basically the only being in the entire Gauntlet Adventurers Guild who actually does all the official paperwork. So she always has bags under her eyes, is twitching, has like bloodshot eyes, and always has a cup of coffee in her hand and is kind of shaking, and is always very jittery, and tries to put on her best sweet face, but really just probably needs a nap. She tells us to go to an arena where our skills and wits are tested, with traps, monsters, magical, shape-shifting territory. It was all pretty good. We get our rank, and then we get our first real mission. The pay isn't too great, but hey, we just joined up. We gotta prove ourselves. The quest itself was to kill a band of mercenaries that have been causing havoc in a nearby great forest to the northwest. It mentions in the quest bulletin that if we win, we get to keep the bandit hideout as our own home, free of charge. Lofus is 100% ready. He's like, hey, let's go and kill some bandits and get some free real estate. And Sparks is like, you guys would just kill people for like a plot of land? Just like that? And Lofus is like, hey, man, we've killed for less. You gotta get used to that if you're gonna ride with us. Finally, a part of a real adventuring party sets off with them on a real adventure. And somewhere in his mechanical heart, Sparks wonders if he found a family. Or maybe this group of weirdos is gonna get him killed. Hey guys, bit different from what I usually do. Hope you enjoyed. More of the dragon hunting videos are coming soon. The white dragon video is already out on the channel, so check it out. If you enjoyed this one, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share the video. I really want to get this out to as many people as possible because, oh boy. Anyway, he's a wonderful character, and I can't wait to reveal all of his secrets to you. And be sure to check out my Patreon for even more content and special access to everything I make. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.